Where can I focus it? Focus. Hold. Hello! Welcome to my kitchen and welcome to my channel. This is not going to be a cooking video, although I would love to do that in the future. You guys requested a second video of me going through my little bag of postcards that I collected while traveling to over 70 countries all over the world. So that's going to be this video, although I'm going to start it off with some packages from my P.O. box.
Hello, I'm Ash. Welcome to my channel. My life has taken some unexpected turns in 2020, leaving me picking up the pieces and pressing restart. I don't know what every day will hold, but I do know I'm just gonna wing it. Thank you so much to the patrons of my channel. You help make Winging It with Ash possible.
I guess to open these packages I'd probably need some scissors. Luckily I'm in my kitchen and I have some scissors right here. Alright, where do I start? I have a P.O. box that I've been getting some packages sent to, and you guys have been amazing. It's been so exciting the last couple weeks to collect little packages such as this, and I have no idea what's inside these packages, which makes them even more exciting. Oh, this has a little note that says "For Ashley" on it. Oh, a little pupper. Dee-doo. It's a little bag. I can put my little groceries in it. Handmade by Jane Baker. Thank you so much, Jane. This is adorable. I absolutely love it. Thank you. Move out the way, people. Move out the way. She's got scissors. Dear Ash, congratulations on your new place. I've been following you from your previous channel and I crocheted these doilies while watching your videos. Each doily is unique like you. Keep up the good work. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. Aww. How cute is that? I love it. Thank you so much, Lupe. This is awesome. Next package is a long one. What could it be? Enjoy your gift. Thought this might brighten your day. Thanks for always making me smile. God bless you, Angie Stark. A travel mark map. Landmass. Not sponsored. There's two different maps in here. There's scratch maps. Ding. There's a world one and a US one. I have lots of things to scratch off on this map. Thank you so much. Ah, a spoon! Oh my gosh, so cute. Hold on. The spoon is made for me. This will forever be my ice cream spoon. How cute. You know me well. Thank you for my ice cream spoon. Excellent. And I will definitely use it. Thank you so much, Marie, for the sweet card. Little nightlight, bless this home. How cute. It has my logo on it. How cute. The best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the friends and memories we made along the way. What? So cute. Thank you so much. This is adorable. Dear Ashley, I hope you enjoy this alcohol ink art piece I made especially for you. Welcome to your amazing new journey God has in store for you. Look how beautiful this is. Thank you so much, April. Thank you so much to all of you who have sent me packages to my P.O. box. It has been like so fun to go to a P.O. box and pick up packages. After traveling to over 70 countries in the last 4 years, I haven't had like a mailbox to get things at, and so it's been really awesome to have a mailbox and get things other than junk mail. Talking about mailboxes, it's a good segue. I have a little package here of postcards that I have collected over the years, and I have already done one video. If you missed it, check out the link up above. One of these areas here. I opened some of them and talked about some stories that I had while traveling around the world, and it was so fun, and it seems like a lot of you really enjoyed it. I got a lot of requests for a part 2, so I'm gonna make a playlist of these little postcard videos, just sharing my experiences of traveling around the world. And right now, during this pandemic and being unable to travel has been making me go a little crazy and has made me want to reminisce a little bit on all the amazing travel adventures that I've had. So that's what I've been doing. It's rainy, very wet. I live in Washington State, so it rains a lot, especially this time of year, so going outside. I actually leave for work and it's dark, and I come home and it's dark. So doing something inside my house, like going through beautiful postcards from around the world, is something that brings me joy and I have loved. The last video I loved sharing with you guys, and I loved hearing what kind of things that you collect while you travel the world. Alright, this is a grab bag. Like I said before, I don't know what's in here. I haven't looked in here in years. I just collected them and traveled with them and haven't really looked through them. So I'm just gonna pull one out. And there are some little packages in here that have multiple in them. I don't know what's inside. What is this one? It's kind of fun that I didn't just throw in the postcards, but they're still in their little packages. Oh, this is so pretty. These are such pretty postcards. These postcards are from France, the south of France, Cannes, which they have the Cannes Film Festival here. Oh, it even looks so French. Petty, a little Paris postcard. These are so beautiful, they're so old-fashioned. I have another Cannes one. And then Grasse. Grasse is where we stayed in France, in the south of France. We worked kind of like in the grounds of an Airbnb, and it was super fun. But Grasse is well known for having a ton of different perfumeries where they create perfume in France, and you can go and do a bunch of tours in the perfumeries in France. It's up on a hill overlooking the ocean. It is a really fun, like picturesque, but very like local place to visit in France. I really enjoyed being there because I felt like one of the locals. There weren't, as far as I could tell, too many tourists, or at least the tourists would be there during the day to see the perfumeries, but then at night they would go home, and so then it was just us and the locals at night. Such a cool little town, and oh, I'm so glad I have the memory of the postcard. This looks like a German packaging. Are they German postcards? Oh, yes. I think that Europeans just don't understand the magicalness as much as Americans of castles. I feel like the magic goes away when they're so readily available to you, or at least some of it does. When you're an American and you barely see castles at all in your lifetime, it just seems so picturesque and magical. So I have some German castle postcards. This one is of Belgrade, which was such a fun castle to visit. I've been twice actually, and every time it's so pretty. It's surrounded by woods and you have to take a trail to go and see it. It's a really rustic castle. It's not one that's overlooking a city, it's one that's down in the woods, kind of hidden away. Which makes it more like, in my mind, like Sleeping Beauty, Snow White type castle. And the same, this is Belgrade, but like back in the day. Ugh, so cool. Yeah, it's so funny because I've been there twice, but it was still, I think, just as magical the second time that I've gone. Belgrade. I don't remember going to this one. I'm assuming it's on the Mosel River. So like literally, okay, so this is a map of, I think, the Mosel. Oh, the Rhine. Ah, maybe I've been saying that wrong this whole time. This is the Rhine, and then it has all the castles along the Rhine on it. There are so many castles in Germany, and some of them are ruins, some of them have been redone by people, but then others, you know, are very touristic, but so fun to go and visit all these castles. And the Rhine is such a beautiful river. I think the Rhine goes into the Mosel. I think that's where my confusion lies, but highly recommend Germany for castles if you're interested in doing a fun castle experience traveling around. This one. This is Kokum Another castle in Germany. Man, Germany is so cool, and the towns in Germany are so fun. Yeah, highly recommend Germany actually. Food is delicious, beer is delicious. I can't think of a bad thing about Germany, to be honest. Take out of this little grab bag. Oh shoot, where is this from? I don't even know the language, I don't even recognize it. Belgrade! This postcard is from Serbia. Serbia surprised me so much. I really enjoyed being in the city. It was right on a river, two rivers actually that came together. It was a really cool, neat city. We stayed in a hostel, met some really amazing people. I was actually really surprised at how much people smoked in public. They had non-smoking tables and smoking tables, but the smoking tables and non-smoking tables were literally right next to each other, so it didn't make any difference. The culture, the food, the warmness of the people, I really, really enjoyed. Belgrade was a really awesome city. I love cities that are on rivers or near water, and this city definitely checked that box. Ah, Big Ben! This postcard's from London, and when I was in London the last time, Big Ben was completely covered up. You couldn't see it at all. But I've been a few times, and I've been able to see it from afar, but hopefully soon enough I'll be back in London and say hello to Big Ben for all of us. That would be awesome. This one is from York. How neat is that? York is a beautiful town in England. The coolest thing about York is there is a wall that goes around the whole city, and you can actually still walk along the wall. There are a few other fortified cities in England that still have the wall available for you to walk on, but York is one of them, and it's absolutely beautiful. Could have spent the whole afternoon just walking around that. Another postcard. Take me where you want, little postcard bag. Ding! Whoop! What? So cool! The Loch Ness Monster. Where is this from? Guesses? This is from Scotland. Let me know in the comments below. Do you believe in the Loch Ness Monster? Do you believe it's a thing? There's a lot of really fun theories about it, and I absolutely love these kind of things. Scotland is absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend, would go again in a heartbeat. Oh, I think I left a part of my heart in Venice. I went in the beginning of spring and in February, and it was so beautiful right before Carnival. There wasn't a ton of tourists there. It was misty and foggy, and I think that added to the magic of being there. It was so beautiful. Got lost in the streets, stopped in bars for Aperol Spritz, which is where I fell in love with Aperol Spritz. Bought a face mask, which was beautiful. Went to Murano to see the glass blowing, and ate as much gelato as I could fit in my mouth or stomach. Venice is, I think that I would say Venice is one of my favorite cities in the world that I've been to. It is so unique and beautiful. Highly recommend going. I would love to go again at a different time of year, although when we went it was magical. Sometimes I look back and I think on places if I had too much of an idealistic outlook on them when I was there, but I think that whatever experience I had added to it, and that's why I have these continued idealistic memories of places. Oh, Cappadocia. Cappadocia. It's like another planet. The landscape specifically is so incredibly unique. It's just like nowhere else I've been in the world before. And then in the mornings, the hot air balloons is something that you do there. The morning that we were there, actually it had snowed the previous couple days before we were there, which was in itself a unique experience. But because of that, the hot air balloons were unable to go off. So there were people that had been waiting days to go, and it just added up the number of hot air balloons that were supposed to go in the air. And we woke up really in the morning when it was dark and went to the big valley where they were, I don't know, filling up the hot air balloons with air. And the amount of hot air balloons that took off that day had to have been hundreds, like just up in the sky, taking off all around each other when the sun was rising. It was, like, I just feel like I use the word magical, but it was truly magical. Like, I've never seen so many I'm excited when I see one hot air balloon, but when you see hundreds go up in the air and they're just like floating about, these massive just orbs of fire and warm air, and it was so cool. With the landscape, like, it's just kind of like a dusty landscape and crazy cool mountains, but then these bright colored hot air balloons. Such a contrast. It was very cool. Definitely another magical moment. Venice and Cappadocia are pretty high experiences for me on what I've experienced and what I would recommend people to experience when traveling. And I would definitely do those again. There's some experience I feel like where you're like, yeah, that was great, I'll do it once. But then there are other experiences where you're like, yeah, that was amazing, I would do that 100 more times and be just as happy. Let me know down below in the comments what experiences you've had while traveling that you would do 100 more times. I would love to hear them and add them to my bucket list. Alright, I think that I'm going to end it there. This video could go longer, but I'm going to make another video, maybe finishing out this or maybe 2 more to go through some of these other postcards. But I hope you all are doing well. All the very best. Much love. Thank you for my gifts, and thank you for going through my postcards with me, traveling with me today. I will see you in the next video. Bye!